Having a clear plan to pass a cattle business to the next generation is essential to ensure long-term success. But when there isn't a family member to take over, farmers and ranchers can face tough decisions about finding the right successor. Here's some advice on how to navigate that challenge.
As a cattle producer, even if you don't have a family member coming along to take over your ranch or farm, Trey Wasserberger of TD Angus says there are still many options available.
I've told a lot of people that if you have any interest in a generational transitioning plan, there's young men and women out there willing to get involved.
Trey recently co-hosted an educational session at Cattlemen's College called Still Going with a Twist that focused on challenges and opportunities that come with selling a farm or ranch to someone who is not a family member. One key takeaway from the session is that passing the business to someone outside the family doesn't mean the end of your legacy. Instead, it can be a way to ensure the operation continues.
The American rancher's getting older every day. There's going to be some non-traditional hybrid models to pass on your ranch. Just because we're not related doesn't mean this thing can't go on. It's not traditional, and maybe people's romantic, the son come back and do what dad did. But for the integrity of your legacy and your estate and the industry, it's doable.
One question Trey was asked is, how can a younger producer afford to start their own cattle business?
There was a young crowd in there for sure, and we were all sitting there wondering how we get involved and how do we stay in this industry and stay relevant without a lot of equity to do it. And the answer is, I think if you get next to a mentor and somebody you want to be and outwork them and show them that you want to be a part of this industry and pull the wagon in the same direction, and it'll work.
It's also important to remember that finding someone who shares your values and vision, even if they're not a family member, helps to ensure the land remains in agriculture.
I think it's very important to keep land and grass and animal production and keep those cows working out there and bringing the most wholesome, nutritionist protein to the table. It's very important to the industry. Obviously, I think the world needs more cowboys too, and there's nothing better than to raise your family and young children on a ranch.
Handing the reins to someone outside your family may not be easy, but with the right planning, the business can thrive under new ownership while still honoring the past. I'm Brian Baxter, reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.